Hello everyone, welcome back to Fibblehame and Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remastered. Today, everything ends. The 4 crystals have been awakened and we shall descend into the holy pillar where everything shall end. According to Aerie, anyway. We'll see what actually transpires. But first, some exciting things have happened. I learned how to play the dancing game. So, we have some tokens that I can exchange. I have 41 of them, in fact. And, for reasons unbeknownst to me, things have gotten a lot cheaper. I don't know if there was a patch that, reduced the cost of this stuff, or if they just automatically reduce once you reach Chapter 4. But everything's cheaper now. So we can, in fact, afford the Limit Break Mark. This is a special move part that allows attacks and healing effects to exceed the limit of 9,999. The party can hold multiple of this part, but no more than 1 can be set to each party member, so we're going to need 4 of them. I can currently afford 1. Okay, so I can only have 1 of them. That's not what this wording means, but that's okay. So this means that for our special ability, we should be able to go into our special. We'll start with Ring a Bell, I suppose. And somewhere, there it is, a Limit Breaker Mark. So this is instead of a debuff, we can now break the 9,999 effect, where we can only put it on one of these. It's interesting. Okay. You have to be very mindful of which one it goes on. Does that mean I can now carry another one? This is very strange. No. Maybe I have to wait. This is a mechanic rework from the 3DS. There's, I believe it's called Time Stop, where you built up kind of like this reservoir of a resource, and then you could time stop, which would give you... What was it, 3 turns, I think, of just ignoring the damage cap? Or maybe you could have 3 stacks of it? I don't know, for 1 turn. Anywho, I'm 1 short of a ribbon. Ugh. This is going to be our endgame headpiece, because it just does everything. Oh well. And I did some investigating on these clothes. And I am saddened to report that the Eastern War Garb is censored in our version. The international remaster version, it just looks like Ring a Bell's Freelancer outfit. In the Japanese version, however, it is basically just a Speedo. So, very sad about that. The Dimensional Garb is the one I'm actually kind of interested in, because it looks very cool. In fact, you know what, I'm gonna take it. Exchange and equip, here you go. This is for Tiz. And we can have him lead the party momentarily. Or for a little bit. Huzzah! So it's kind of like a samurai warrior thing going on here. I thought it looked pretty cool. All of these are based on different artworks for the game. So, yeah. I thought it'd be cool to pick it up since I had some extra stuff. I was hoping to buy all of the mark thingies, but we'll have to move that around and place it on our most important character. In time, I guess right now let's ring a bell. He is currently a spell fencer because we're going to go do a little something something that involves another changed mechanic from the 3DS. It is currently daytime. That's very important. Why are we in Kaldisla? Well, you see, my friends, ladies and gentlemen, in Bravely Default, there are enemies that exceed bosses. These are known as nemeses. The Nemesis system was a 3DS gimmick that was actually pretty good. And it was what Narende was for. When Narende was complete, the official Nintendo servers could launch a Nemesis at you and you would be attacked. Additionally, there was with, what's it called, Street Pass? Street Pass wasn't really a huge thing here in, at least my part of the world. But I know it was huge in Japan, because the 3DS could, connect with each other very remotely and very swiftly. And it would allow you to kind of communicate with other people's 3DS. And so these nemesis would attack your Narende, and you'd have to fight them off. Now, in the remaster version, because of course we don't get any of that, we have the Nightmare Pillows. This comes from very specific bosses. In fact, I think we're going to get a lot of these in the future. But right now we only have one. And where we rest and when we rest will determine what shows up. Now, I believe... I might save just to keep this, because I don't know what kind of nightmare we're getting into here. I just know it's going to be a nightmare. I believe that dying to a nemesis counts as like a dream state, and it doesn't actually count. But just in case, we will go ahead and save. And probably should save from the other one, but that's okay. We're committed now to this recording session. And we're going to see what happens. So here we go. Fun. Okay, so this is Belphegor. The music changed. So where you rest determines who you face. And the reason I chose Belphegor is that I'm hoping to at least get something out of this. That is what I want. And I got it. Oh! Alright, so I didn't know what level he would be at this stage of the game. I'm immune to ice, by the way. Should I just rip some magic and pretend that I can fight back? Yeah. I believe he's level 80. In case you're curious. But I was kind of hoping that at this stage of the game, he would be a lower level and I'd be able to just cheese out getting one of the all-powerful Jaw spells. But because that was a dream, did we keep Blizaya? Encounter with the unknown. Thank you for the achievement. To say, haha, you died. Yeah, that's the power level of the Nemesis. They are, oh, I got a Nightmare Pillow for it. Nice. Not gonna lie, I might reload if I don't have Blizaya. But if I have Blizaya, we are so in. I believe only the vampire can obtain that tier of magic. Alright, someone come fight me. Oh, we are so in. 99 fucking mana. So this is Blizaya. Again, the Jaw spells are kind of like the apex of magic. And as far as I'm aware, this is a vampire-only thing. Very nice. Someone also told me that the genome abilities are all physical damage, despite what you may believe. But, yeah. That's cool. We get to keep a pillow because we got the achievement. I'm going to change up some things real quick, and then we will head into the Holy Pillar for the climax of the episode. We have done everything on the map. All that remains is the unknown, here in the bottom right corner. The Holy Pillar. Alright, Aerie. I'm here.
Aerie, that light is almost blinding. Are you sure Grand Ship is going to survive in there?
We'll be fine. Let's head on in. But only if everyone is ready. Once we go in, there's no turning back.
No turning back.
I'm not even sure what'll happen. I mean, this is a first for me, too. So, if you have anything you need to do, now's the time.
Nope, we're prepared. I did switch Adea back to a pirate from vampire just because I need someone to have the freelancer skill, so.
Well, everyone ready?
Ready. We are ready.
Okay then, here we go.
Tiz looks so good in his outfit.
It's so beautiful.
It's bright.
I thought it might tear us apart, but instead, it's smooth sailing.
This light, it feels so warm.
I know. And so gentle. And somehow familiar, too.
Dats, you and Zat should go somewhere safe for now. Just in case.
If you say so. You be careful now.
Bye.
Look, everyone! My brooch is starting to absorb the first light from the holy pillar. Once it is completely full, the light will begin to spread across all the world, sweeping away the darkness. Stay there and keep watch, okay? Oh, and keep steady at the helm. We'll have to start all over again if we move out of the light.
Right. Leave it to me.
I need to start meditating so I can focus. Don't bother me till I'm done. I mean, who knows what might happen if I lose my focus?
Who knows?
Understood. Okay, here goes. A wondrous and beautiful first light! My brooch awaits your divine radiance!
So much for smooth sailing.
Are you certain the ship is going to survive this in one piece?
I think she will hold together unless it gets much.
Worse?
What was that?
It's getting worse!
Yeah, you don't say.
It's Dats and Zats! To the deck, quick!
Have we forgotten about somebody?
Alternus Dim, what business do you have here?
I come on orders of the Lord Marshal. He has foreseen your folly,
Papa?
and I am here to stop you before you bring ruin unto this world.
Alternus, stop this insanity! It's already over!
Silence! This is not over until I say it is.
If anything were to happen to Aerie right now, ring a bell, go back to the bridge!
Right!
First, you must get by me.
Oh, that we just hop right into it. Okay. Ah, the Dark Knight. Okay, so Alternus is pretty strong. Let's see if we can do... I'm just going to do the exact same strategy I did with... Oh, really? I was going to do the exact same strategy. But we'll start with an Examine. And we're going to try and steal from an enemy. Do I want to mug him too, or just steal? So Alternus is a character we definitely want to thief from, which is why we are a thief right now. We stole Masamune.
We'll tumble out of control if we don't do something.
This ship shall go crashing down, along with all on board.
Blackbane. This is going to hurt, I think. Yeah? That's a lot of health. Well, it's not... We've done worse. Okay, you're gonna heal us. Hopefully quickly. So, I think we're gonna try and slow him. We stole Masamune. I want to say there's one more thing to steal. I actually don't remember. We just try a lifesteal? We'll steal. They weren't carrying anything. Okay, so we have everything.
Idiot! You know not the Lord Marshal's mind.
We've already settled the matter between us. You have no business interfering now.
Settle the matter? Nothing has been settled. All you have is a false sense of understanding.
Are you gonna do this again? Ah, crap. Alright, well. This is where compounding comes in handy. So we're going to compound, potion. I have a lot of resources. I don't know if you can tell. But we'll just full res, and then we will inflict the... it's Fulmin Antenna? I'm just gonna chill, I think. Alright. Good chill.
Wind Vestal, I should have killed you long ago. You have become the bane of Eternia. Nay, all the world. Never again shall you deceive Edea.
I've no interest in your foul, twisted beliefs. It is my sworn task to save the world from ruin, and I shall not fall before my task is done.
Yeah, this is gonna be pretty chill once we get going. We just need to take a moment to get there, you know? Okay, so that's elemental lightning weakness. We can continue the specials, I think. Hopefully we can lower his speed. Fantastic.
Open your eyes, Edea. These traitorous scum have deceived you. Join me now in defeating the Vestal.
How could you say such a thing? Agnes has become a dear friend of mine.
I just realized I made a slight mistake here. I have the damage cap thingy on my sword special, which I can't use at the moment. Very unfortunate. Yeah, well. Should be able to get past this now that we're slowing him.
Ship's pitching even worse now. She won't hold up much longer.
Surely I'm not on a time limit here.
Nothing.
It worked out really well that she went first. Wow, that's still not even close to damage cap. That's kind of crazy. I think I just have to Curata every turn. Like, I think this is just gonna be this every turn. Pretty sure he's doing physical damage. Which is why I'm absorbing it. I just need to keep it slowed. I'm slowed, and life is slow. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Wow. Nope. He did the thing.
In the foul, reeking underslums of Florum, I survived on muddy waters and gritty sands. But what choice does one have when abandoned soon after birth? Hatred for this accursed world had been my sustenance. That is, until the Grand Marshal saved me. He took me in and raised me as if I were his own. To help him fulfill his ideals became my purpose, my will to live. And now, you fools, you have...
What? We're here to save the world, of course. Okay, just I'm gonna keep zapping. I mean, we could do a thing. You can fire our laser, you know? And Curata, do we even need a special with you? Probably. No, we're not running. We're winning. We could Grand Strike this. We could. I think we will. I'm gonna try this again, just in case, to make sure there's nothing missing. Yeah, they weren't carrying anything. Good.
Can we not go back to as before, Edea? Did we not grow up together? Did we not enjoy the closeness of family? I had thought that once I had proven myself, perhaps I would take you as my bride.
Confession!
Don't be a fool! Now's not the time for such rubbish!
Rubbish.
You end here!
That was a harsh letdown. That was not a lot of damage, Miss Sonia's, but okay.
This decides it.
Was that not lightning? Oh. Oh, anyway. Anywho. I think I'm just gonna keep, smashing them, you know? Just keep that speed down and we'll be fine. That was almost 10,000 damage, by the way, in just 2 attacks. That's why black magic is... Ow! Nice. Okay. I think he made his point. There's really nothing I could do about that, actually. I'm trying to think. But we have the resurrect, that's cool. We have a slight problem here. I mean, I can Alearoga him, sure. I need Idea to come back so I can slow him down again. Okay, well. We could do a stillness situation. Thank you. Thank you. We do have a slight potential problem. That'll be okay. Help. Full heal, fantastic. Now, unless he minus strikes Idea, be down. Magnifique. GG team. Thundaga, 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 Thundaga. You're out of the team. Eroga, 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 Eroga. Double damage. Lower physical. Where is it? This. Then double, then double, then double. And you can just lifesteal. Actually, I'm going to do it this way. Okay. GG, good sir. Sorry you got dumped, like, on the final fight, but, skill issue. And he got killed by his crush. Just, slipping in that knife there. 6,000 XP and 999 JP. And look at that, we all were alive to receive it. We have mastered Spirit Master for Anya's. Our healer is secured. We're all leveling up. Fantastic. So yeah, I needed Ringabel to be the thief here so that he could get Masamune. Masamune is a legendary weapon amongst all of Final Fantasy. And now we have it. Maybe I should learn how to Sword Master. I don't know. We also have the Dark Knight, which is the most powerful class in the game. We have to figure out who's going to be this. Who's going to Dark Knight it? So the Dark Knight sacrifices HP to unleash powerful attacks. They specialize in offense. They favor the sword, the katana, and helms. Hey, look, I stole a katana. Their speciality is adversity, and they have the Dark Arts command. Here are their stats. They're not bad. They're kind of all over the place, but they're not bad. And S katanas. S helms as well. A armor. Oh. We have enough money to get the hike armor, or another hike armor, I should say. About to level that class up there. Watch closely.
Alternus.
Dun, dun, dun.
Alternus. Your face.
You... Why?
Alternus!
I don't understand. Why'd his face look like... he dropped this journal?
It looks identical to Ring-a-Bell's. Ring-a-Bell, who or what are you?
The ship cannot withstand much more of this! Back to the bridge! We'll talk about this later, Ring-a-Bell!
Right.
Alternus.
Dun, dun,
Hold
dun.
on, everyone!
The ship has never shaken like this before. What's happening?
The ship won't respond. She's out of control.
How can this be?
It's as if we're being drawn in by an invisible force.
Drawn in?
Eri! Eri, what's happening? Can you not sweep away the darkness? Answer me! Eri!
She said not to disturb her. Chapter 5. Yesterday's Scenery. Welcome to the plot twist.
Ning. Good morning. Time to wake up. The sun is out. Come now. That's it. You must be exhausted. Rest a while longer if you like. I must say, it was a shock to hear you intend to deal with those scoundrels who set fire to the town. We're counting on you, though. If there's anything I can do to help, just say the word.
Innkeep, who are these scoundrels who set the town on fire?
Yeah, who could they be?
Hmm? You must be still half asleep. The Knights of the Eternian Sky, of course. A cruel lot, to be sure.
The Knights of the Eternian Sky? Are they back?
Back? Oh, anyway, you've got the whole town behind you.
Right. Oh, how is Egil doing?
Egil? Who might that be?
Huh?
I left a pot on the fire. I'll let you get some more rest.
I guess I was dreaming. Entrusting Egil to the innkeep's care. Awakening the 4 crystals.
Led by Eri to the Holy Pillar.
The airship rocking violently.
Attacked by the dark night, Alternus dim.
That was no dream!
Indeed. I still have blisters from gripping the railing as the airship shook.
Then why are we here? This is Caldisla, right? We were at the Holy Pillar. What happened to us, Aerie? Did we seal the Great Chasm? Sorry. I don't really know. What?
Are they up yet, Father?
Look who's still alive!
Oh, it's you, Owen. Yes, they're all awake now.
Good. I wish I could go along with them.
You've got to stay here and protect the king. Stay alert now. I'll see you later.
That was Owen! How can that be?
Oh my. Perhaps we are dreaming.
Wait. Let me get this straight. Who could have set the town on fire?
Someone who needs to get stolen.
It doesn't seem likely the Knights of the Eternian Sky have come back to attack it again.
If Owen is here, I think it could be that black mage, Ominas.
Ominas Crowe! He has a staff I want.
So we must be remembering what happened back then in a dream. That makes sense.
Does it ring a bell?
But I wasn't with you here when this took place. I was serving under Ominas Crowe, remember?
Exactly.
Huh. You're right.
I have no idea what is going on.
I need an actual freelancer in my team.
The sea. It is still tainted. What? But we awakened the water crystal. Something is wrong.
Let's split up and get to the bottom of this.
Yes, just like every D&D group. Let's split up. What could go wrong? New notes have been added as rewards in the game corner. Have I finished the notes I unlocked earlier? His is now the only one in the party. I don't think I have. We were going through them and they, the travel notes. Yes, I believe I read 4, so we can read 5 at the end of today. That's fine. What? What do you want? Oh, thanks for the expositions. I still haven't figured out how to do those other tutorials. They've been there for a while now. Okay, I'm in a party of 1. Why? Hello. You look as if you've had a strange day. You've met a terrible fate, haven't you? Am I just supposed to talk to people?
By yourself today, hmm? Had an argument with your friends?
Not exactly.
No, that's not it. Say, do you remember seeing that girl I was with? The one that comes off a bit strong-willed.
One of your traveling companions, right? Don't worry about paying for lodging, if that's it. Any friend of yours is always welcome under my roof.
Thanks.
That didn't help. That helped not at all. Who else did we talk to when we came here? We talked to the king, I guess? And Ringabel was hanging out over here previously. Oh, hey. Anya has just left town a few moments ago. Off to see the Great Chasm, perhaps. She shouldn't have gone alone. Here's a dare. Anya said she was leaving on a short errand. Maybe she went to see the Great Chasm. Is this the hint, hint, knock, knock? Nudge, nudge. Here lies Till Arier. Beloved brother and friend. Oh, that's my brother. Aww. Wait, do I have to rebuild the village? I don't think so. Can I talk to His Majesty, the King? Hello.
Ah, 'tis good of you to come. I have heard that you intend to deal with this black mage that set the town alight. You are a young man of spirit indeed. I saw that in you from the time you drove off that airship. I regret that this burden must fall upon you. Our forces will be ready to redeploy soon. Until then, we can do naught but wait. You and the Wind Vestal are our last ray of hope.
Can we warn Owen not to die? I only wish I could join you. I am sorry. So the answer is no. No, we can't. Alright, well. I guess the game's hint, hint, nudge, nudge is to go to... Kyle D-Slow. This is all the basic stuff. I don't believe we have access to the final tier of magic just yet. And I don't remember how we get there. I checked the store in Eternia before recording, and we had everything, so I don't remember where we get that. Can I fly? That would be really cool. No. Alright. We're off to the chasm. I wouldn't say Tiz is my best solo fighter, but he can zap a few fools if he has to. Which you'll have to. Oh, I have to re-examine them? Game. I'm just gonna rip the Thundara and hope it works. Wouldn't it be funny if I died here? Obstruct. Okay, so they are weak to thunder. They already have so much HP. Okay. I don't believe... Yes, so the chests don't respawn. I guess I could run. The chests don't respawn. You are going to win this, right? Okay. But there are still the blue chests, which we don't have the key for yet. And if I remember correctly, we're not going to get it for a while. Oh yeah, we're level 40 to 40. Just really turn off auto. Look how much mana I'm already using. Bro, whoa. I think I can either ether to restore all my mana, though. Alright, are we going to have to save here? What? The book updated. Hard at work, I see. Yes, I'm saving because I don't know what's about to happen. I gotta be honest, it's been so long, I forgot how the sequence worked.
No.
No. Where were you?
Tiz.
So you came too, Agnes.
Yes. What on earth is happening, Aerie? We unleashed the Holy Pillar's light across the world. The Great Chasm should be gone, but here it is. I'm not too sure myself. But take a look at this. The 4 points of light. Yeah, my brooch has lost its glow. the sea is tainted too. We seem to be right back before the crystals were awakened.
This is where we first began. The place we met.
But some things are different from back then.
Huh?
We have grown closer for one. Do you not agree?
I agree.
Yes. We've been through a lot together. We can do this again if it comes to it.
Of course.
Agnes has joined the party. A recent genesis. I was thinking, Tiz, what if this world had been created a mere 5 minutes ago? What? Crystalist doctrine and scripture, historic temples, the rise and fall of nations, even our memories. All that we believe has come to pass may very well have been created a mere 5 minutes ago. That thought inevitably creeps into my mind when I see the great chasm before my eyes. That would mean we were created 5 minutes ago, too. Yet, we can remember things before that. Yes, but what if the world had been created 5 minutes ago, along with our memories of what has come to pass? Created by who? That I do not know, and yet, when you wake in the morning, is your mind not full of events that were spontaneously created in your dreams? So you're saying that our memories of what transpired were created by someone a few minutes ago. Yes, for can you say we truly experienced the events of what we believe to be the past? Well, we are level 64, so there's that. I don't know. But even if the world were created 5 minutes ago, and even if our memories themselves were created just then, all I know is we have to close the Great Chasm no matter what. Yes, we must close the Great Chasm, and to do that, we must awaken the crystals. Shall we? Yes, let us go. Okie dokie. No secretos? Okay, we still have Narende. I wasn't sure. Which is weird considering we're looking at Narende now. The giant hole in the ground, that is. Okay, so we have Spirit Master Max. The thing about Spirit Masters, we don't really... Well, it is going to be really helpful against the boss. We don't really need it until then, right? We did get a new skill. Maximize HP. Maximum HP doubles only during battle. That's pretty good. Yeah, like, Enigma's gonna be very helpful against a certain Ominas Crowe. We're not there just yet. We could go... Do we go White Mage? I was thinking of whipping out this. Because this is a really fun job. We probably do want to go White Mage. So we'll just flip them around real quick. Because we want to continue leveling this. I don't think anything else changes here, honestly. Oh, I don't need Black Resonance, though. Great, magic defense. That's fine. Totally fine. Okay. We're off to see the wizard. So who's going to be our new freelancer? Oh, sure. suppose we could do a Dark Knight freelancer? Because the Dark Knight can kind of just boonga boonga. That's entirely possible. Entirely feasible. I'm just gonna repeat it because I'm lazy. And it works. Is it really laziness if it works? These are the things you ask yourself. Maybe I spell fencer Adea, so she can level that up. Because she's not maxed in spell fencer yet. Hello, ring a bell. We're back.
It is no good. No one remembers.
Huh? You mean the fire set by the Black Mage?
No, not that. I was only in this town a short while, but I met many fine women during my sojourn. These were exciting, passionate encounters. Yet no one seems to remember them.
Idea would say you had a one-track mind if she heard that. And I would agree with her.
I, for one, am happy to see that some things never change.
You are right. Let us keep this between us. But is it not strange? They did not merely forget our meeting. They were unaware of my existence. It is as if the whole town is playing a prank on me.
I saw the face of that Dark Knight ring a bell. He looked like...
Yes, I saw it too. I'm not ready to confront that particular matter yet, though.
Has any of your memory returned?
Hey, ring a bell. I've talked with Agnes. We think we might as well just start again from the beginning.
Start again? Go on another journey to awaken the crystals?
The sea is tainted once more. I would like to check on the crystals.
Very well then. Count me in. I'll get to meet all the women of the world again, with a clean slate. Oh, what more could a man want?
You're taking this well.
Welcome back, ring a bell. The two journals. Oh yeah, he had one too. I suspected as much. This can't be a coincidence, ring a bell. You mean the journal that the Dark Knight Alternus Dim dropped? Right. Except for some obvious differences in wear and tear, it looks exactly like the D's journal we have. Right, but the similarities don't stop there. The last half is quite different, but the first half, it's almost exactly the same. It is as if Alternus' journal supplements the prophecy in D's journal. Are they truly so similar? That they are. Even the handwriting and wording are almost a perfect match. So, ring a bell, you're saying D's journal is... Well, we can safely assume Alternus' journal was written by Alternus Dim himself, and the portion of D's journal here that resembles it... D's journal. Who could have... Are you alright, ring a bell? I'll be fine. Just give me a little time to think. He's trying to believe. Alright, Adia, come back. I need my pirate.
Idea!
Oh, there you are. It's strange, isn't it? I don't want to believe that everything we've done up to now was just a dream. I went as far as betraying my homeland and my father to follow this path.
It was no dream. I remember your struggles.
But does it not seem that my circumstances here are unique? At first I thought time had merely been wound back. I don't know whether it's a side effect of the darkness being cleansed, or whether some powerful magic was accidentally triggered, but it doesn't add up. Why am I here with you now?
I wouldn't worry about that. You are not the only one for whom things don't make sense. If time had been turned back, there are things that would not add up for me either. I spent close to a week here, yet all memory of me has been erased from the women. People of the town.
Really?
Don't think too hard about it now. There are too many unanswered questions. All the more reason for us to start again from scratch, I think.
From scratch? Let us make for the Crystal Temples. I see. Okay, I'll do it. I've come this far. I might as well stick around.
First, let's go back to the inn and compare notes.
And then go steal a staff from Ominas Crowe. Idea joins the party. The two of you. Come to think of it, when I first came to this land, you were the first one to speak to me, ring a bell. Was I? It seems so long ago. I do recall going over to talk to you after seeing you on the street corner. Yes, that was our very first meeting. Question mark? But the ring-a-bell who I met when I first set on this land, and the ring-a-bell standing before me now, they somehow seem like two different people. Two different people. Oh, I don't know what to say, but Captain Owen did mention something. What's that? He said things like, "Let's go boar hunting again sometime," or "Where have you been these past few days?" But when I told him I had no idea what he was talking about, he let out a hearty laugh and said I was quite the jester. And then I met you at the Great Chasm, 'tis. And after that, the Black Mage, Ominas Crowe, put the City to flames and all four of us finally met. My memory still fails me. The only thing I can do now is to compare Dee's journal to Alternus's. Do we actually have his journal? Oh, we do. Ducal Reckoning. Huh. I'm sure you'll spare me if I don't read all this, right? Interesting. Very interesting.
When we go to the Crystal Temples, will you perform the Rite of Awakening again? Ares' brooch seems to show that the crystals are no longer awakened. The rite must be performed. Do you have your Vestal garb? It was safely stored among our belongings.
Along with that Bravo bikini.
Ah!
Huh? How do you know about that?
Anyway, the existence of these items is more evidence that this is no mere warping of time. We obtained both the Vestal garb and the Bravo bikini after going to Anshan. It doesn't make sense for us to have them now. The clock has not simply been wound back, it seems.
What was that?
What's that?
Everyone down!
Sounded like an airship. A big
Is it
airship.
the Great Chasm? It could be the Eternian Sky Knights attacking!
Oh, hey! Stats. Oh, did we get Grand Ship back?
It's Dats! Well, I'll be. What are you doing here, Dats?
Does he remember us?
Ah, there you are. This was the right place.
Hold up. So you know who we are, Dats?
What? Of course I do. What are you talking about?
Well, how do I explain? Oh, are Zats and the Tavern Proprietress with you?
Wibbly wobbly timey-wimey.
Yeah, they're both fine. They're on the airship.
Airship?
Right. We have the echelon all loaded up as well. We found ourselves on the deck all of a sudden, up in the skies to the east of the kingdom.
So, what exactly is going on?
This is good news! Let's head for Grand Ship right away, then!
Huh.
Something bizarre is happening, that's for sure. If I didn't know better, I'd say we were hallucinating.
I'm just happy that good old Drunken Pig and you lot are both fine.
It's good to have a woman on our side at a time like this.
With Dats and Zats here, we can be certain we haven't gone back in time, no?
Perhaps time started going backwards for those of us there at the Holy Pillar.
In that case, Where are our past selves from this point in time?
Ah, the time paradox.
I haven't a clue. No point trying to work this out logically. Let's start by doing what we can. Right, Agnes?
We're lucky to have Grandship. It should be a quick flight to the Crystal Temples.
Well, let's head to one of the temples and see what is up. Leave the piloting to me.
Wait, I thought we were fighting Ominas Crowe. I want to go kill him again. Yep. Oh man, look at all the side quests. Naval attachment. No, I think we'll repair the echelot and keep on using her. What's going on? Well, I was just talking to Dats and Zats about the echelot. They had an idea. An idea? About the echelot? That's right. We're using her as a sea vessel now, but as you know, the echelot was originally an airship. Right, the skystone that allowed her to fly was shattered. Right, I've heard that story before. But she is still an airship. Sure, she can sail the open sea, but not as well as a real sea vessel. Lucky for us, Grandship has plenty of seaworthy vessels stowed away. You can take your pick. If you want, we can get one of them ready for you to use. That's what we were talking about. Another ship? But I don't have any problem with the echelot just the way she is. And she's fast enough for our needs. I agree, but above all, we have become quite attached to the echelot. Yes, it's where I fought my very first battle, after all. And even though I don't recall ever sailing it, I took the helm with almost frightening ease. We had a hard time at first when it attacked us, though. True, but that led me to meeting Tiz and the others. The echelot has been like another member of our party ever since. I suppose that settles it. You folks have become attached to the old girl, and I don't think anything I could say would change your mind. You can say that again. But we're counting on you to keep the echelot ship-shape and seaworthy. Of course it will. Just leave it to us. Oh, there's more. Ringabell's sleep talk. Where's Ringabell? He's taking a little break. Just thinking about not feeling well. Really? Didn't he just say, leave the piloting to me? Is something the matter, Adair? Dat is looking for him. He's just the hull showing wear. He needs some materials to make repairs. I suppose I'll just have to wake him up. Sleeping like a baby. Oh no, he was so cute when he sleeps. Black minus strike. Mastered up to Blackbane. Unleash powerful combo. Read with 1,000 lives. Stand ground. Auto Phoenix. Automatic HP recovery after battle. Is there something else? Grand Marshal. Even that move of his sure would be nice. Enough of this gibberish already. Wake up! Dats is looking for you. Aw, what's the harm in letting him sleep a little longer? Look, doesn't Ringabell look as happy as a pig in mud? You're right, he does. Wow. He was talking about some of the wombo combos. Holy Toledo. I forgot the whole world just instantly opens up for you. Almost. Almost the whole world. Okay, well, if I had to guess, if I were a guessing man, these are all just the boss fights, right? Since the world is open to us, I thought we might just take a look at the Dark Knight first and scheme a little harder. I wanted to go to Ominous first because I'm taking a look at the steel lists that someone created, and not everyone has something to steal, these bosses, but Ominous is one of them. And like I said, I want his stick. But the Dark Knight, let's take a quick look. His speciality, Adversity. Your physical attack, physical defense, and magic defense each raised by 10% for 3 turns each time you take damage greater than 20% of your maximum HP. Oh. That seems... I mean, every hit does more than that, so... He starts with the Dark Bane. Sacrifice 20% of your max HP to unleash a dark physical attack on one target that deals 1.2 times the damage of a conventional attack. Lots of pain. That's why Ringabel was mumbling about Auto Phoenix, because that's from the Self Maker that just resurrects you when you die. In case you go a little too crazy. Abate Dark reduces damage taken from dark attacks. Note that you will not receive further reduction if this ability is used along with items with similar effect. Dark notification effects take precedence over deduction effects. Cool. There's adversity, so you get this very early on if you want to switch it or bring it to some other job. Demon Master. Charm one target of the demon kind family. Cool. See You in Hell. Deal 4 times the damage of a conventional attack to all enemies when you suffer a KO. Note this will not activate while re-raise is in effect. Aw. Does Auto Phoenix work this way, though? Is Auto Phoenix re-raise? I don't think so. Be funny. Minus Strike. Damage 1 target by an amount equal to the number of HP you have lost. See, the boss gets to cheat with that. For us, this is not a significant amount. We can't even approach damage cap with this. Helm Lore. Raise the aptitude for helms to S. Okay, great, thanks. Blackbane. Sacrifice 30% of your maximum HP to unleash a dark physical attack on all enemies that deals 1.5 times the damage of a conventional attack. Do we want to combine this with Vampire? Is that what we want to do? Gloom. The damage dealt by dark attacks rise by 1.25 times, regardless of whether it's from a weapon, magic, or an ability. Ooh, okay. Absorb magic. Start at the beginning of a turn to nullify damage from magic attacks during that turn and restore your MP by the amount of MP used to attack you. Does not apply to reflected magic damage. Okay. Dark Nebula. Sacrifice 20% of your maximum HP to unleash a dark physical attack on all allies and enemies. It deals 4 times the damage of a conventional attack. All allies and enemies. Well, if we all have the Dark Shield, this is fine, right? Do you think this affects you as well? 30% physical attack up. Life or death. Your physical attack, physical defense, and magic defense rise at 50% for 4 turns, but you enter the doomed state. Oh. If you have full BP stored up, you can go absolutely mental with this. Rage. Dark Bane continues for a random target up to 5 times until your HP falls to 1. Random target. Interesting. Okay. This guy hits like an absolute truck, by the way. I haven't thought of combining it with Vampire, but Vampire does have a, well, self-restore. That's fun. I was thinking of this thing. The absorb physical damage tree you're using in the fight. Who do we want to be the Dark Knight? I mean, we want Ringabel and Adea to be the Dark Knight, I think. Really. If we're being completely honest with ourselves. What happened to your boobs? They look really strange in this armor. Alright, well, let me big think here. I have decided that we're going to bonk the former owners of the Echelon with the team that we bonked Alternus with. We're just going to take this and run it down. That's it. And then we'll do a little bit of converting to see if we can get some XP levels going on our way to Ominas Crowe, and then we'll call it a day from there.
Sheesh! Here they are again!
What? They've already beaten us to a pulp, and now they're back for seconds? Those snotty-nosed brats. They look innocent enough, but what a mean streak!
They'd give you a run for your money, Holly!
Watch your mouth, meathead. Would you like a boot to the face? Oh, perfect. They brought more friends with them this time.
Whoa there, hold up! Isn't that Idea with them?
I knew that little hussy wasn't to be trusted. Huh. The Templar's daughter, of all people.
Hey, Idea! What's this all about? Have you gone and stabbed us in the back?
Whoa! Turn the volume down!
I haven't been this riled up since this morning. Ah, well, time for round 2.
Something's got them real mad.
Yeah, I kicked their ass.
If you've come to finish the job you started, you're in for a surprise. You forget, I'm a skilled white mage. Ha! I have already healed our wounds completely. Never underestimate your elders.
I'm back in action. Feel my fists of rage.
Okay. Oh. Yep. So the game... Okay. So I don't have to examine the bosses again? It's just the units that the game doesn't want to share the units with. Alright, well, Barras is 108,000 HP and Holly has 81,000. The rule of thumb, of course, is kill the caster. The healer. I don't believe these characters have anything for us to go for, but you never know. Question is... I don't think Holly attacks, right? Nope, she does. She does. Nope, let's, oh, I'm not meant to be on 4 times, I'm sorry. Let's weaken, and then I think we just spam the Hirata on the team. Thundaga. Do I just go back and forth, shin smashing? Now she protected. He BP'd, by the way. Ow. Physical defense up, but they're lightning weak. Oh, I really wish I had this. I mean, I can get it. I can get that. We can do that. Forget Thundara. We're Thundagaing. What about you? Let me just fire my laser. Okay. We want to lower magic defense? Sure. I don't think we want to berserk, because we need to keep controlling the shin here. Oh, that protect is so annoying. Oh, and she made it worse. Why would you do that? We're all having fun here, and you made this worse. Well, I guess you can defense. We can see if you have something to seal. Gonna smash his shin. EPP'd. Turbo Ether. Oh, that's something. Nice. Okay. Just, Thundaga. Hirata. Did I do it again? Want to see me do it again? They weren't carrying anything. Okay. So we've got it all, team. How close are we to this? I wish it would tell me. Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. There's a world where they both attack the same person and kill them? Yep. You know, I should have kept my mouth shut. Now this one wants to go again. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-ba-ba, ba-bum-bum-bum, ba-da-bum-ba. Okay, we'll defend. Just keep smashing. Ow. One day we'll get there, team. I don't know when that day is, but we'll get there. You better believe it. We do a magic defense? I think we shall. He's gonna hit somebody. We're getting close to killing her. Ow. Rude. Ba-da-bum, ba-bum, ba-ba-bum. We can cure Wrath on Dogga, and then we can swing. You know what? We'll whip a double damage on her. Why not? Big damage from Ring a Bell. We have a raise into a full heal. Now, when they both attack the same person, that is not even that great. That's when life gets a little unfortunate, but... Ooh. I let it fall off. Very unfortunate. Should I just rip this? Yeah, we'll defend. Smash his shit in. Physical attack up. Protected, by the way. You know, I can't help but notice that she hasn't been healing. Is she just not interested now? You know what, I think we'll defend for a second. What if I just go in with my boy? Because if he kills her, what are they gonna do? You know? What is she gonna do? And I even magic defense. Yep, okay. Goodbye. There should be a death. It's close. She is not dead. It was close, though, like I said. In fact, we don't even need to do that. Just cure out of the team. That should be enough to kill. So we'll keep the slow on Barras, and that's that.
You got me.
I mean, you didn't do any healing, so...
Holly! Oh, son of a...
I would tell you to calm down, but I don't think you're capable of it. Without me, who will heal your wounds? You must flee and find another partner.
Don't say that! You are the only one I need! Holly!
Aww.
I won't let anyone else touch me.
Oh.
You dunderhead. Thanks. Anyway.
Well, that's that. Isn't that sweet? Well, ain't that sweet? So, yeah, as we continue go running it back down, we're going to learn a bit about our former enemies, and we'll learn more than we knew previously. Maybe I should lower his magical... He doesn't carry anything. Maybe we should learn his physical attack. Because that's like all he's got. By the way... I lost the train of thought. Holy One is fantastic. That was the thought. Like, the only reason I can play this way is because of Holy One. So, that's what's allowing Miss Anya's to heal the whole team for all their HP. Highly recommended. Big fan. Yeah, we can go a little crazy here. A little cray-cray. Just a little bit. Nothing too over the top. Boop. Boop. I really enjoy Pirate. It's kind of surprising. It wasn't something I thought that I would like, but I really do like it. I'm running out of mana. Oh, but wait a minute. I can just make more. That's right. I'm a self-maker. Oh no, team. I'm out of mana. Whatever shall I do? Ether into ether. How's our health looking? Fine. Oh. 160. Could have been better. But it also could have been worse, you know? Could have been so much worse. You're out of the team. Swing. E-Fang. He's going to invigorate himself, but we're going to remove his damage as well. So. Alright, we should be close now. Oh no. I got punched in the face. Bandaga. Bandaga. Hirata. Swing, swing. No, let's just Berserk. Let's try it. I don't think I've ever used this before. We're gonna find out. Oh. That's a new trick. Raise Tiz. Raise Adea. Yorada. Suppose I can raise everybody. This is why I had full AP, I suppose. Raise. 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 Yorada. Are you serious? Wow. I did not expect that at all. Do I have to kill him first?
I guess this is the end of the line. These muscles of steel failed me.
You've got to be kidding me, Barras. What are you doing? Stand up! Get on your feet and roar like you always do! I can't get into my rhythm otherwise! You worthless worm. What a dolt. There's nothing worse than a man who lets women down.
Hear that ring a bell? So that's what happens if you do this the other way. I guess it's a good thing they thought to put a voice line there. I don't know if she's going to start doing other things, but I figured that I would just keep, you know, I'd do it differently, because I failed. If you die, you try something different. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. So, here we are, looking for a different result. I don't know if this is the correct or incorrect or anything like that, but here we are. And you know, it's working. And isn't that all that matters? I did change things up a little bit. Ow! Rude? As you can see, Ring-a-Bell is a ninja, which is most just because this was a higher level, and we can Utsusemi to not be hit, which is always nice. I had that as my ultimate backup plan, where if he starts exploding, I can just Utsusemi every turn. Wow, she really is mad at Miss Anya's for taking her jab. Also, I don't have a freelancer because we know what their stats are, which still surprises me. But I guess the goblins were different units, and technically Holly and Barras are the same units. I didn't move the mark though. I'm so annoyed I only have one of those. Should definitely have more. I don't remember what the super ether is, but ether should be enough for me. We'll just keep swinging. I suppose, like, oh, I do have Utsusemi turned on. Well, I'll be. So I have speed. I'm just gonna keep going down the list of abilities to debuff. You can keep arrowing me, it's not going to help you. She lost the thing. I wish there was a way to make this last longer. Maybe there is. But hey, if I have to keep pressing the button, I'll remember how it works, right? I'm actually getting pretty low on your mana as well, which is concerning. Okay. Oh, this was relatively easy. I mean, I didn't have any trouble before either. I just got exploded on, I guess. I don't know. Is that a skill I can learn? Skill I'd like to learn. Well, farewell, lady. You know, it'd be super annoying. She's just like, you know what? I'm not gonna die, so I'm just gonna have you swing once. Maybe her secret white mage magic is that she doesn't die. We kill her and she comes back.
How could you do this to your elder?
Easily.
What cruel brats. All that showing off. You really make me sick.
Wow, I feel so much worse this time. Also, no, I don't get anything besides a whole bunch of job XP. Oh, there, the nightmare pillow. It was worth it. We got a nightmare pillow.
They seemed different from last time.
They sure did.
You mean they weren't like that?
Not quite, no. And they seemed surprised to see us.
Yeah, the first time I fought them was like the most long and dragged out encounter of my life.
They said something about us bringing friends. Last time it was just you and me, Tiz.
Yeah, and it took forever.
Right.
I got ringing bells, thinking. Contemplating life. Oh, hey. Who has changed? Now I understand. Understand what, Adea? Holly and Barras must have run into us a short while ago. Huh? Us? Ah, I see what you mean. That would explain their reaction. They met the versions of us from this world. Now I am truly confused. Come to think of it, I got a completely different impression of those two than the first time we met them. You mean their hearts weren't black? I'd say it was more like they were impossible to hate. Maybe it was because I met them for the first time, but I agree with Adea. They didn't seem black-hearted. Is it not because they are different from those we met before? Or perhaps it is we who have changed? I wonder, but personally I don't think I've changed. I agree you haven't changed one bit, Ringabel, but that's something you can work on. Alright. Let's take a nap. I'll change stuff around, and we will challenge Mr. Ominas Crowe. I believe the dungeon will not be open, but I also don't know. Okay, we're going to try having Adea as the Dark Knight. We'll see how this all pans out. Do we just have sword magic? I guess we can keep it this way for now. Sure. And we can show off the weapon that I forgot to inspect. Because you have S rank with the katanas. And that, of course, is Masamune. This is a just high damage dealing katana. It does have some special crit, but is that a feature of katanas? It is. So 39 damage is not bad at all. This is a little weaker than the axe, which is quite surprising. If I give you axe lore and put the axe back on, would that be better? I mean, I would need Hawkeye as well. But we could do it. That is disgusting how good that is. I went through all that effort to steal Masamune too. Whatever. By the way, the rod that What's-His-Face has is this rod. Do I want a second one of these? Do I care? Oh yeah, I care. Okay, great. Wait, no, I don't care. This is 1717, and this is 2020. Where did I get Lilith's rod? Whatever, I'll go take it anyway. I need to master my thievery. But we also can purchase the Hike helmet, I believe, which the Dark Knight is really good at using. Although, I believe she has the red cap equipped, right? Yeah, she'll lose a little bit of offense here, but it's not a lot. So I'll buy it, and we'll gain a lot of defense as well, so it's probably worth it. Okay. What's this? Garbage. Garbaggio is what it is. I could even get the lordly robes. It is actually crazy to me how much magical attack the black magic robes have. This has so much more defense. One day. One day I'll probably do it. So, Ominas Crowe is hanging out here in this keep. The last time we came through here, we had to... Okay, everything is still open. We had to fully explore this place, and it was a pain in the buttocks. So it sounds like everything is just open now for us. Okay. I don't know. I guess we can change things around again for the umpteenth time. But I think there is a genome, but I don't think it's for him. I think it's only for the crystal bosses. Spoiler alert, we're going to see them again. I think. But we might as well bring the vampire here. Alright. Hello, Ominas Crowe. I was told to put an end to you. Again.
Yikes! It cannot be! Idea! With the Wind Vestal and her followers? No, that can't be right. Impossible!
What are you talking about?
First, I'd like you to answer a question, Ominous. When did I leave the Knights of the Eternian Sky?
Ah! She speaks! I must be hearing things, that's it!
Black Mage. Ominas Crowe. Get a grip.
Be quiet! Don't talk to me! You can't be real, so leave me alone! I know what to do. I'll just incinerate your soul till nothing is left!
Yeah, that sounds pretty much on par
What is
for you.
with you people? Stay away from me! It's just not right! The cheek of it! Do you despise me that much? It was all your fault anyway! Yeah, that's it! You're the ones to blame!
Well, Ominous seems to have a few more screws loose than normal. That's nice. I also forgot to modify the mark again. That's great. Well, let's get to smashing, I guess. I don't know. Couldn't steal anything. Ring a bell. Oh. I'm just gonna keep zapping him. He zaps me, I zap him. Well, speed down. Let's get magic defense down. Only doing 2,400 damage. That kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Now. Zap. My zap is superior. Alright, we're gonna mug. We're gonna smash. Come on, ring a bell. You can do this. I believe in you. I'm immune. Alright, just back and forth. Ring a bell, my boy. Come on. The rod is bigger than him. You can do it, ring a bell. Mug him. I just send ring a bell to the UK so you can have to mug people. One of the funniest stories of the year. Oh, I think this was in France. No. Was basically, I think it was France, where they asked people, they asked US tourists to stop beating up pickpocketers. Because pickpocketing is apparently a big thing in Europe. And I guess you guys just live with that? We don't. America doesn't tolerate that. So, people ask them to stop dealing with it. Or stop beating them up. I'm assuming that didn't go over well. I don't actually know. But I'm assuming it didn't. Alright, ring a bell. Yes! We got the rod! Although again, is it better than Lilith's rod? Probably not. But I have another one. Silence? You can't silence me. I'm a salve maker! Silly, silly Majutsu. Okay, so we've stolen everything. Rude. I guess I'm just gonna double compound. Why not? Phoenix down. Potion. You can protect yourself. You can hit him again, I guess. I don't know. He wasn't carrying anything, right? So we can double swing. Oh, that was awful. Probably because I didn't have Lightning Bane active. But now I have 2 turns of not being able to utilize it. Because I am SMRT smart. Fire. Thunder. Hang on, Ring a Bell. Get back up. Get up! Oh. I think I'm just gonna Ass Blast him this turn. If we follow past principles, he's going to do the same thing this turn. But what if I just blow him up? Thoughts? Anyone have any thoughts? At all? Anybody? Bueller? Bueller? Oh yeah, I have White Winds. Interesting. That's right. I don't think Chomp works. Lowers physical attack and physical defense. Okay. I mean, should we try dual attack for funsies? Here, we'll smack him. We'll smack his shin. And then I'm going to dual attack him. And we'll see which one does more. Speed down. I did too much damage that was.
Time to settle this!
I do know Tiz absorbed that though and survived. 6337. And this will be 15,000 about. A roundabout. Alright, GG team. Thundaga. Swing, swing. He's not weak to lightning anymore. Whatever. We'll be fine. Oh, it is so not fun. Okay, I'm contributing to the fight. We should act first. Okay, his magic defense is down, so we're going to physical defense down, and then we're going to double. Swing, I guess, I don't know.
I did nothing wrong.
I mean, did you not set the town on fire? Was that not this reality? Huh. And again, we got nothing but 999 JP, but every time we kill a boss here, we do get a Nightmare Pillow. We also got Issei no Kami, which is odd. That's the weapon that Idea came with.
There should be no more fires in town now.
Oh yeah, should we go tell the guy? The king?
I was serving under the Black Mage Ominas Crowe when you first met me, right?
Yeah, and you hated him.
It occurred to me when we came to this world that perhaps there's another version of me here.
That would be a paradox.
But she's nowhere to be found. I wonder why.
We found our weapon.
I'm sure there will be other discrepancies between this world and the last.
For instance, why did Ominas look so afraid of me back there?
That is a great question.
He did seem strangely fearful.
I think I have an idea.
Huh? What's that, ring a bell?
This is just a guess, but perhaps in this world, Idea's anger at the heresy of the Black Mage came to a head. She may have given him a sound beating, then left this place.
That sounds like something Edea would do. It would also explain how scared he looked.
So where is he now? Or where is she now?
I'll admit, even if you had not shown up in the previous world, I would probably still have left the Eternian Sky Knights. But you make me sound like a hothead who lashes out without warning.
Do not worry, Edea. You may be quick to anger, but your other charms make up for it.
Some compliment that is.
Alright. Well. This is achieving nothing. Let's stop wasting time and go awaken the crystals. Shut up, Harry. You're the one who doesn't know what's going on. Yeah, we're basically at the point now we're just gonna run around, killing people, and trying to piece together the difference between realities. Honestly, I'm gonna take another nap, and I just hit 2 hours. So I think I might as well just finish off Caldisla while we're here. You know. Okay, now the real question is going to be, how long is it going to take me to do this? Can we just, like, walk right up the front gate? Or are we going to have to go all the way around? I did change Edea back to a Dark Knight. Looks like we're going to have to go around. But the area is level 40. Enemy gets +1 BP. A lot of kobolds, which again, we don't actually know what they're weak against. I mean, I'm assuming it's lightning. Just assumption, you know? So if we double Almond Shard, will that do it? Call it a day. One of them is weak to it. Oh, we still got Sweeper. Was that worth it? I don't know. But we're on our way to the next character. And this guy actually has a very helpful item for us to yoink from his person. So here's the chests. We still do not have access to the blue boxes. We're still a bit away from them, I think. But just know that they're there and waiting for us to loot them. I'm pretty sure he went away, right? Turn this off. Hello, adventurer. It only gets worse from here on in, does it? Been pretty chill so far. Thank you. I like my Fulman shards, I'm sure you can tell. And sure, we'll save just in case something unexpected happens. Hello!
And so the traitor crawls out of the woodwork. I know not who your companions are, Edea, but you had better change your tune or else.
You don't know her companions?
For better or worse, you are the Grand Marshal's daughter, and still hold at least some sway in the duchy. Your fickle whims could lead to the destruction of our realm. You must understand the position in which you are placed.
He doesn't seem to realize I am the Wind Vestal.
The king has not been captured either. Why?
That's a great question.
Edea, you know full well what will happen if you revolt against the duchy. Consider this carefully. Do you really intend to take up with these ruffians who accompany you?
They're no ruffians. They are my friends. I could not follow the path the Knights of the Eternian Sky had taken, so I set out to see the world with my own eyes. And now I have settled things with my father. But perhaps that was all a dream?
Your words make no sense. It disturbs me that you think there can be any excuse for your actions. You shall have to learn the resolve of a knight, the hard way.
So are we actually fighting?
Your father judged you to have come of age. That is why he assigned you to the Eternian Sky Knights. But you throw it back in his face. For shame.
Oh, you're already weak to lightning. Bruh. Bruh. It's like I don't even need to do anything. Like, we're just in. Well, let's just make sure we keep slowing him. I mean, he's a knight, so he's already pretty slow. Go down to 2 times speed. Sorry about that. Boop. Boop. Wait, is this not going to kill? It's going to be close. Ah, interesting. That was close. Well, I guess we can do this. The daggers want to do the... Like, the daggers want to use items. That's how they do stuff. I was gonna say, how could the thief not go first? What? Okay, we got the Curata out. I guess we'll poison ourselves. And ring a bell can get to muggin'. Alright. Should we try and lower his physical defense? He is a knight. It's gonna take forever. The Ice Flame Shield was stolen. Does that do you recognize that? I cannot believe she's already doing more damage than the vampire. Anything else in those pockets is? Nope. Okay. Oh. This is gonna look awfully familiar, team. Wow, that is so little damage. Where is the physical reduction? There it is, Shell Split. That was 1,300 damage. Ow. We did a little more there. Pequeña. Still, that's a lot of defense. Make sure we keep him slowed, though. I did 600 damage total there. Maybe I should stop attacking in case you keep mugging. You triggered my ward, my trap card. That was technically more damage. It didn't look like it, but it was more damage. So this is gonna look awfully familiar. Okay, it's down to the base amount of, they weren't carrying anything. Yes, they were not. Also, he did do a BP. Don't kill me. Oh, thanks. I wasn't sure he would listen to that. Thank you, good sir. Da 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 bo now bow wow battle bow 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 wow. Well, he's at 32,000 HP. I think we can kill him. Ba da ba 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 da ba 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 ba. Actually, I don't think... You know what? I don't think we can kill him. I think we can get close. But he has so much physical defense that I think we're just better off vibing at the moment. Why do I have a sneaking suspicion he's going to hit me? And he's going to hit me pretty hard. We'll defang.
Fly!
Look at that. 9. Wow, it's almost like I was white or something. It's weird. That is peculiar, isn't it? Oh well. Nice turn he dies. Alright. Good job, Tiz. My goat. One. And actually, yeah, we don't have enough mana for this. That's fine, we can Thundara him. You can help if you have to. Shin. Split. Cool. Alright, GG team. Thanks for the Ice Flame Shield.
My sword was not up to the task.
You're right. So now we have 2 Ice Flame Shields, meaning we have 2 sources of immunity to fire and ice, which is pretty neat. And will be very helpful. A special tool that'll help us later. Oh, also, we got a lot of XP for the Dark Knight here. I really want epic group cast. I really want to get Idea to the physical thing. Minus strike. Helm lore. No, we're really looking for 30% phys attack.
I am sorry, Lord Marshal. I could not stop your daughter.
Speaking of daughters, look at her, the back of her dress. I realize that could be offensive if it was Ring a Bell saying it. But is that a spike? I could not stop looking at this when we met the Knight Agent. Knight Argent Heinkel. Is that literally a spike coming out of her ass? That would be so uncomfortable to move around in. Reminds me of someone. Heinkel didn't seem anything like he was before, did he? If only we could have spent more time talking and hearing each other out. He reminds me of someone. Who? Someone with a strong sense of justice and quick to anger. Ah. And who won't budge once a decision has been made. Oh. So, who is it? Someone with whom you cannot have a calm discussion about anything. Are you going to tell us who it is or not? Spoiler alert, it's a dare. Hello, good sir. I need a tent to rest in, because I have no mana. None whatsoever. So is there anything over here? Can I steal a second echelon? Because I believe that is where we are. No. Of course, the first time we had to chase him down over here. It looks like we cannot take a second echelons. Darn. Well, we're going to get out of here with a teleport stone. What do you want? Oh. Thanks, I guess. We're going to use teleport stone, and we are going to skedaddle. That should be everything on Caldisla, so we can go say hello to the king. I guess for funsies. Just right quick. By the way, that was the first boss that actually gave us, like, gold and whatnot. I appreciate that. The others were all rude and didn't give me anything. Look at that. The first little island is complete. Okay. King!
Your Highness, do you know of a young man named Egil?
Talking about that, huh?
Eggle? Let me think. No, I cannot say that I have heard of him.
You gave him the badge of a young soldier.
Ah, the young soldier's badge. That takes me back. How do you know of this badge, Tiz?
Well, you see...
That badge was made especially for Owen here. When he was a young man, he was determined to become a soldier of this realm.
It is embarrassing to think of now.
Since then, Owen is the only one to whom I have bequeathed the badge.
I see.
That is very peculiar. But, you know, I killed the Black Mage for you. Ah, 'tis I here tell you vanquished that wicked mage. You have my undying gratitude, 'tis you and your friends both. Yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you. How about you? I hear you've rid us of that lunatic mage. You have my thanks. You've been doing our work for us, 'tis. I'm starting to lose count of the times you have saved us. This is the blessed timeline. Owen is alive. So one of the tips I got for a farming place was over here in this vicinity. Once we had reached this point, I couldn't share it yet because it was spoilers to know that, you know, we were going to wibbly wobbly timey-wimey this. But now that you know, over here in Florum, this is all just like mandrakes and trees and stuff. Basically all stuff that's weak to fire. So we just have our very slow character, unfortunately, conjure up a bunch of bomb arms and wipe the floor with them. We got 420 JP for that. And all I have to do is fly over to Florum, pick up more Phlogiston or whatever it's called, when I run out. It's very easy. So this is going to be my farm spot. I'm going to farm a bunch of stuff. I don't know about a bunch, but I'll farm a bit to get levels caught up and everything for the next episode. And before we bid adieu, let's take a look at Travel Notes 5. So I believe we did do Travel Notes 4. I don't remember, you're gonna have to correct me, but this is basically just a recollection of the journey as it has been thus far. So, the final Travel Notes. Travel Note 5. I might have just scrolled over 4 and not actually read it, but we're just going to move on to 5. And if I didn't read it, you can let me know. Sorry. Campfire. Travel Notes 5. 4/13/17, Saturday night, Anya's. I returned to these notes for the second time today. I was hesitant to do so in front of everyone during the day, but now that they are asleep, I could safely retrieve them from their hiding place. Where are Adair and Ringabel? Tiz asked. They had taken Eggle out to show him around Kaldisla, I told him. That's so. Yeah, Carl had these for us. He laid several notebooks on the table, looking pleased as he did so. They're the travel notes from when we first met. He called them our back issues. My, was my reply. Tiz seated himself nearby and began pursuing our back issues. As he thumbed through the notes, the start of our journey came vividly back to me. It is plainly recorded that I was nervous by default and rigid to a fault. I had built walls around myself. I did not trust anyone and had convinced myself that I needed to do everything on my own. I ended up feeling hurt when I could not. The negative emotions of that self-centered Anya's oozed from every page. I could not help but let out a sigh. Don't let it get to you. Anyone else in your shoes would have been just the same, Tiz chuckled. Oh, Tiz, think of your own shoes. How can you be so sympathetic to others in spite of what you have been through? He kept on reading as long as I watched him, nodding along and commenting to himself as he turned each page. Oh yeah, remember that fork in the canyon road? Did you leave a pile of stones there? I told him I had been going around in circles in there, so I thought if I made my own landmark. Looking at your entries, did you spend more than a day in that ravine? You told me even the locals got lost on that road, I protested. Did I? I guess that's true. Sorry. After finishing the notebooks Carl had brought out, we spent some quiet moments drinking our now lukewarm tea. I asked Tiz how his visit had gone at the small church on the western edge of the city. He went to ask about them placing a grave there for his brother, Till. It seems the king had already requested that Till receive a small but sunny plot. I dreamt about Till last night, for the first time in a while, Tiz said. He was smiling. Tiz set down his teacup, Carl's favorite, he had told us, and began to tell me more about his brother. Till was several years younger than Tiz. He was a little cheeky, but cheerful and friendly. Everyone in the village doted on him. He also had a curious side. The little shrine in the center of the village was his favorite spot, and if you could not see him running around, he was often quite easily found there. Speaking of that shrine, Tiz went on, Till would often have strange dreams. I had another weird dream last night, he would excitedly tell me at breakfast. Dreams like, this pretty lady came down from the sky over the shrine, and that lady was on the cliff south of the village looking really sad and spying on me as I was sleeping next to the shrine. Or, more extraordinarily, a big, pure white ship floated down to Narende and brought all these people. Till was always on the run, and always tripping and falling. That day was the same. Watch you don't fall, Tiz recalled he had called out, which Till promptly did, and both of them laughed. Then suddenly a giant pillar of light appeared about where the shrine was. Tiz watched as it swelled and swallowed the village, field after farmhouse. The chasm opened up under Till. I caught him by his hand, but he thought I would fall too and struggled to make me let go until I could not hold on to him any longer. Tears spilled over from Tiz's eyes. In that fiery cavern when he had held so tightly onto Egil's hand. He had gone through that before. My heart breaks to imagine what he must have been reliving at that moment. At the same time, I cannot express how relieved I am that we could pull them to safety. We're back. Tiz wiped his tears with his sleeve at the sound of everyone bustling in downstairs. I left the travel notes out of sight on top of the chair. Good grief. I don't know how many times I told Egil to be careful not to trip, and what does he immediately do? It's not my fault. I'm not used to the roads in the city. Cheer permeated the dining room. It is. Did you know the other people here call Ringabel Turnus? Isn't that so weird? Don't tell me you were using some alias to pull off some chicanery here. No, at least I don't think so. Not that I remember. Oh, there's a reference to him being... or Alternus and him sharing a face. Interesting. He was. He was busy trying to make everyone fall for his Turnus identity. He what? Indeed, and it worked. I fell for him. My son Owen fell for him. We all did. The entire inn filled with laughter at Carl's repartee. Again, I am reminded, with these companions, we'll be able to face whatever difficulties are to come. Besides, Tiz was nodding as if in agreement. With Tiz at my side, I know it. I didn't get to eat those yet. The quiet of everyone's slumber is occasionally broken by a day of sleep-talking, and I have to hold in my laughter. Tomorrow we leave for Grandship. I will here lay down my pen and close these notes. Agnes oblige, Vestal of Winds. Finn. Aww. That's so adorable. Wow, I'm so glad I read this here. And it even had the little plot twist involved. That's so good. By the way, I believe these travel notes and like extra background stuff were all created for the remaster. I want to say that's how it was. I don't remember these originally being in the game. But either way, that is so cute. I want to put that on the thumbnail. I think this is a great place to stop for today. Thank you all for watching. I do sincerely hope you enjoyed the plot twist. We are in the past, ? And we will explore this familiar yet different world next time. I think we'll just follow the same path. So we'll be heading to Antsheim next to pay hello to a certain king that betrayed our beloved Vestal and see what's up with the Wind Crystal. Thank you to patrons and the Genomics Sport channel. I greatly appreciate you, and I will see you next time. Join the Discord.